Hey everyone, welcome back. So in this video, I want to show you something. I've been building a fully working AI voice receptionist for an estate agent. This isn't a concept or a demo. This is a live working system that answers phone calls, checks diary availability, books property viewings, also sends messages to buyers once confirmed and logged in, and also automatically puts this in the CRM as well. I'm going to walk you through the whole thing, how it's structured, what each part does, and show you it working live. Let's dive into it. So first things first, let me just show you this actually working because I think this is the best place to start. I'm going to call the number now. This is a real phone number connected to a real AI voice assistant I've built. She sounds natural and she's going to handle this call completely on her own. I'll make the call now.
Thank you for calling Cornerstone Estates. This is Rachel. How can I help you today?
Good afternoon, Rachel. My name's Phil. I am just looking online and I want to see a property that I have found.
Thank you, Phil. Have you been in touch with us before, or is this a new inquiry?
It's a new inquiry.
Perfect. Thank you for confirming. Which property are you interested in viewing? Do you have the address or a reference number handy?
I have the address. It is 15 Janice Drive and it's the one in Preston.
Got it. 15 Janice Drive, Preston. Are you currently renting, or do you own your own home?
I am currently renting.
Thank you, Phil. Do you have a mortgage in principle, or are you a cash buyer?
I am a cash buyer.
Understood. What's your position? Are you looking to move straight away, or are you planning to move over the next few months?
To move straight away, please.
Thank you, Phil. Do you have a preferred day or time for the viewing? Mornings, afternoons, or a specific day of the week?
Saturday, please, is best because I work Monday to Friday, so the only time I have available is a Saturday.
Thank you for letting me know. Just bear with me one moment while I check the diary for availability on Saturdays. The earliest Saturday slot available for 15 Janice Drive, Preston, is Saturday, 4th April 2026 at 11 a.m. Would that work for you? If not, I can check for other dates.
No, that's perfect. Thank you. 11 a.m. is great.
Perfect. Could I take your full name, please?
Sure, it's Philip Beaumont.
Thank you, Philip. And the best number to reach you on?
It's 07886.
Thank you, Philip. And an email address for your confirmation?
Yeah, it's 86 at hotmail.co.uk.
Thank you. Just to confirm before I book that in, Philip Beaumont, sales viewing for 15 Janice Drive, Preston, on Saturday the 4th of April 2026 at 11 a.m. Contact number is 078860 and confirmation goes to phil86 at hotmail.co.uk. Does that all sound correct?
Yeah, all good, thank you.
You're all booked in. We'll see you on Saturday, 4th of April at 11 a.m. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.
Brilliant, cheers, bye. So you just heard she's answered all the questions immediately and she's asked the right questions if I'm an established buyer and also checked the diary for availability. She took the details and confirmed the viewings. This is no human involved whatsoever. It's all done by AI. I also got a confirmation text just then through to my phone, and also I got an email to confirm as well. I'll just double check my emails and I'll show you this. Yeah, and also I got an email as well just confirming it. So all that's been done, what I'll do now is jump over to NA10 so you can see how I've built this. So this is a different system, but I'll show you step by step and give you an overview of how this is actually being built. So this is VAPI. This is the AI voice platform that sits at the front end of the whole system. So think of this as the brain of the receptionist. This is where I've set up Rachel. I've given her a name. I've assigned her a voice. I'm using 11 Labs for the voice because that is the best quality. It's so much better than alternatives. I've also written her a system prompt, which you can see here, which is essentially a set of instructions. The system prompt tells her who she is, how to greet callers, what questions to ask buyers and vendors, and in what order, and also how to qualify the caller before checking availability. So things like whether they have a mortgage in principle, what their chain position is, when are they looking to move in, and when escalated, it can move on to the next step. And also provided Rachel, the AI voice assistant, a set of tools. So these actions is what she actually takes during the call. So she can check availability, book a viewing, look up existing bookings, and also cancel viewings as well. Each one of those connects directly to my automation workflow, which I'll show you in a second with NA10. This is NA10, so this is where all the automation lives. So think of VAPI as the brain and NA10. This is the engine room. Now, the way this is structured, I'm using what is called an MCP server. Don't worry too much about the technical name. Essentially, what it does, it acts like a router. So when Rachel on the call decides to do something like check availability, she then sends a request to the MCP server, which is this, and the MCP server looks at what's being requested and routes it to the correct workflow. So if she needs to check availability, it will go one way, and if she needs to book a viewing, it will go the other way. So think of it like a traffic controller sitting in the middle, directing everything to the right place. And the reason why I've structured it in this way, it keeps everything modular. Each workflow does one job, which makes it so much easier to manage, update, and troubleshoot. So let's look at the check availability workflow. When Rachel says, let me check what's available, this is what it fires. So if I execute workflow, you can start to see here that the trigger, which is the entry point, it receives a request from the MCP set. Then it goes into the Google Calendar and pulls back the existing bookings for the time Rachel has requested. Now, I just want to show you the outputs. Look at the JSON here. This is the raw data coming back from Google Calendar. You can see it's returning event times and what's already booked in and what's free and available. But VAPI can't read raw JSON like this. So I've got a logic here that checks whether there is an existing event in the window, and it reshapes that into something more clean that VAPI can communicate back to the caller naturally. This translation layer between what the calendar returns and what AI actually says out loud, that's really important, part of making the whole thing seamless. Now, this is the most satisfying one to look at, the book viewing workflow. This is where everything actually happens. So again, it starts with the trigger. The first thing it does is run a phone number converter. This is a small piece of code that takes the UK mobile number in a format the caller gives, 07723, and it converts it to an international format with the +44 prefix. Because Twilio here, we use sender messages, that's what it needs, the +44 prefix. And then it creates a event in the calendar. You can see here, once you pass through the events, which we can do, and then it'll create the event, the caller's name, the property, address, whether they're a new inquiry, their buyer position, their mortgage statuses, all that goes into the calendar event. So the negotiator can see everything they need at a glance before they even pick up a phone. Then it fires the message to the buyer's mobile, and that's what Twilio has done, send the message confirmation. And then finally, it appends all into the Google Sheets using JSON to log in that data. So as you can see in the output, you can actually see the data being passed through from each stage to the event, from the event ID, from the Google Calendar, the caller's email, and the property's address, the viewing date, the timetable, and everything is here and everything is traceable. And this is the lookup and cancel workflow, and it basically follows the same pattern. It's much more simpler, only 4 nodes. So when someone cancels, lookup will go into the Google Calendar, searches the caller's name, it'll find their upcoming viewing and reads the details back to them. Then it'll cancel the viewing and remove it from the calendar. And then Rachel will pass that back onto the caller so they can handle the next availability when they can schedule another viewing. So these kinds of things that eat up a huge amount of the negotiator's time and the busy estate agents. Can you tell me when the viewing is? Can I rearrange for next Saturday? All this is all handled automatically without anyone needing to touch the diary. And this is one of my favorite parts, when you see everything getting logged into the Google Sheets, or if the estate agents use a CRM, we can use that to log all the information in here. As you can see, every single call that results in a booking gets a row, a caller's name, and also the viewing date, inquiry type, whether it's a new inquiry, or if there's any notes that Rachel's captured about the position and the status. So this gives the agency a complete record of everything the AI has booked, which is important for the team's visibility and for any data compliance requirements around the caller's information. So that is the full system. VAPI handling the voice conversations, NA10 handling all the automation behind the scenes, Google Calendar for the live diary management, and Twilio for the buyer's confirmation message, and Google Sheets finally for the audit trail. Now, if you're an estate agent watching this and you're thinking, I want this for my agency, you can visit my website, aivoiceautomation.co.uk, or you can message me. The link is in the description below, and we can have a video call about getting this AI reception built up for you. Or if you want to just have a browse at my website, I'll drop the link below and you can see how it works again. Please give this video a like if you found it useful, and I'll see you on the next one.